Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. So today, I would like to share with you one of my story about addiction. What is the addiction that I'm talking about? Okay, so a lot of us in this era with a lot of technology, smartphone, social media, then we have this kind of addiction that comes into our life unknowingly. What is the addiction? So probably I'm talking about saying early in the morning when I wake up, okay, I will start to swipe social media, Facebook, give a like and someone, and all these kind of things. So how about in forex trading? In forex trading, I'm addicted to results like this. Okay, I'm addicted. So the addiction of the result like this, I think is quite fine, okay, but it's also a killing, okay. So in the past, in the past where I don't have a smartphone in the era, okay, so at that point of time, if anyone know the initial stage of the smartphone was like O2, okay, so at that point of time we don't have a lot of so-called apps or software inside. So computer is my addiction. My PC, okay, the CRT PC is my addiction. So the kind of addiction is like, in terms of forex trading, okay, the moment when I wake up from my dreams, from my bed, the first thing to do is to click on my computer. When I say click, I did not skip any sequence because I never off my PC. So I click and look at my MT4, wow, looking for a trade to enter, and I will love to see figures running, jumping around, in my trades. So that is a kind of addiction. So now today, in this era, I've seen a lot of people out there having the same addiction. The addiction I'm talking about is that when the MT4 apps has been developed and people can start to trade, retail trader can start to trade in their palms. What is the thing that I'm going to drive at is the addiction that a lot of us actually, with the convenience, we just love to enter a trade and look at the figures running, look at the figures jumping throughout the day. Whether you are making money or you are losing money, but you just love to see and you just have the urge to always pick up your phone and take a look at where is the figure running to. Is the figure still running? Okay, so this is a kind of addiction. I always oh my god, I want to see, something's running, oh yeah, something's running, oh yeah. Yeah, that is what I call addiction. It's already no longer talking about, are you entering the correct trade? Are you making the correct investment? Are you making any profits? It's no longer that anymore, you see. So this is a kind of addiction that we have already lost the purpose of investment. We have already lost ourselves as a retail trader, as an investor. So a lot of time, retail trader has already got into the stage that you have already lost yourself into addiction. I just love to enter a trade, I just love to see the figures running. I just love to pick up my phone and look at my MT4. But you have already forgotten you love to see profits like this. Am I right? You have already forgotten the profit like this is something that we should really love. But the addiction has got us out of the picture, out of the trade, out of the purpose. The purpose of investing, well, some may be saying for my retirement, some maybe for some dreams. Well, whatever it is, the addiction has bring us out of these pictures. Okay, so out of those pictures, we only love to deposit. It has become a habit to deposit and deposit and deposit. Then, what's next? What's next? I would love to see figures running and running. Well, that is really bad. If this is happening to you, and it is not correct, so something have to be changed. You get what I mean? All right. So I shift my addiction. I shift my addiction to addicting. The addiction is like, what am I talking about? Oh, you see, when I'm trying to shift my addiction out of the current situation to a new situation, it's very difficult. It's very difficult for us to shift, So I developed a habit, a system for myself to get out of the current addiction into a new situation by sharing out with people, to you, how I actually read my chart, how I actually enter for a trade, and what kind of a mindset I have when I'm trading. And this kind of addiction, it becomes a habit. It's slowly turning the addiction into a habit that is going to develop a good habit. And this habit, slowly I'm going to develop more to make it in a way that it becomes a trading system. So in this trading system, it's no longer an addiction. Or should I say, yeah, maybe it is. Okay, but the addiction is, I love to share. Now my addiction is that I want to share. Because the more I share, the happier I am, the more I get. The kind of addiction is a positive addiction, that I love to work, I love to see positive results, I love to enter the correct trade, I love to see that I'm doing the correct thing, you see. So this is the correct addiction. Rather than, oh, the figure is running, oh yeah, the figure is running, whether it's losing, okay, it's okay, as long as the figure is running. Well, that is very wrong. Some addiction was like, I love to enter a lot of trade. I must enter a trade. I must enter a trade. Oh, I must enter a trade. Well, that is also a kind of addiction, which is also a very, very wrong thing to do. Okay, so over here, we have to develop the correct addiction. The correct addiction will give us a positive result. I'm addicted in seeking for happiness. I'm addicted to giving what I know and receiving positive energy. So this is something I love to do. Well, some people over the consultation session ask me, Eric, I don't understand, why are you doing this for free? Because this is my addiction. Do you know that? It's an addiction. The addiction over here, when I share with you, when you consult me in the consultation session, if you pick up something from me and you get something from me and the positive result arises, that is the addiction. When you come back to and tell me, Eric, thank you for your time. Thank you for your time in the consultation, and thank you so much. Thank you. I receive thank you from you. It's a kind of addiction. I love that. So create a positive addiction rather than a negative addiction that will actually brings you down. That in the end, it doesn't give you any positive outcome, and it also doesn't give you any positive results. Correct? So forgo whatever the bad things, put it behind you. Whatever the bad thing is going to attack you, just is already behind you. No more addiction. No more addiction by pumping a trade. Oh, I love to pump a trade. No more looking at the figures running, and that is also putting behind you. And start a new addiction. That is a new habit that's going to become a new system in your trading. All right. So when you put that away, everything will come new. That actually comes into you. The enthusiasm that actually comes into you, that puts you into the correct state of mind for your trading. And that mindset will definitely give you positive results. All right. Okay, so this is a kind of addiction that I hope everyone will put that behind you and create a new habit in front of you. Myself, All right. I would like to share more, but not now. I will give it the next video. Okay. So guys, I hope you love my sharing in this topic of addiction, which actually gives me the addiction for my result here, like this. Okay. So I'm still working on that kind of addiction of consistency. So see you next week. Remember to give me a like, a subscribe, and also ring up the bell. So see you next week. This is Everyday from ACS Learning Hub. See you.